Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a July message for all of the Aquariuses out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it will not resonate with every single Aquarius out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a spiritual advisor, intuitive coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every week right here on this channel. Without further ado, let's get into your message, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Please note that I take jumpers from the pack. We are going to draw 9 cards. And also remember that if we need to clarify any cards, we will clarify them with a separate deck. So angels, archangels, guides, ascendant masters, what insight and information do you have for Aquarius this month? What information and what insight do you have for Aquarius this month? All right, Aquarius, you're starting off with the Page of Swords. So that means that this is about new communication coming in. Not sure if you're actually working on something that is going to deliver you lots of information, but it's a new adventure for you nonetheless. I feel like you're excited about it. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. All right, 2 more. What information and what insight do you have for Aquarius this month? 1 more. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right, Aquarius, here we go. Where you currently are, you are in the Page of Swords. Now, as I mentioned, the Page of Swords is really about communication. I really feel this is also about you really listening, right? I really feel that this is about Spirit communicating with you and you listening to what Spirit has to tell you. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm picking up here, Aquarius. So where you currently are is you're in this space of listening. Spirit is sort of guiding you. Spirit is teaching you. It's providing you with the wisdom and the insight that you are needing to help you transition into the next phase of your life or the next phase of your journey. And I really feel that you're listening. Notice how this individual here has sort of stopped what it's doing and it's sort of turned back so that it could really not only see what's behind him, but also listen, to tune in to what is coming, right? Notice how, if you pay real close attention here, how you see that the wind in this picture, in this card, is coming from this direction because the trees are moving this way, right? So you yourself, where you currently are here, Aquarius, is you have turned towards the direction of the wind and you are listening to what Spirit is telling you and what is guiding you. So that is where you currently are. Now, what is your theme this month? The theme this month is the 3 of Pentacles. This is about collaboration. It's about communicating. And I really feel this is about you collaborating and communicating not only with Spirit, but with other individuals that are on the same path as you, that are doing the same thing as you, and that are it's sort of like a team unit, like you're helping each other. I really feel this is about like-minded individuals that you're going to come into contact with that are you're going to collaborate with them. Y'all are going to work together. You and Spirit are going to collaborate and work together to sort of build something that is not only going to be foundational, but is also going to be very resourceful for other individuals that will be helpful to their own growth and their own ascension. So that is your theme this month. So really be open to collaborating and communicating with others, working as a team, okay? Now, what do you accomplish this month? We have Judgment, okay? I feel that what this is really saying is that what is transpiring and what you are accomplishing this month is you are rising to a new way of being. I sort of feel like there's like a newer version of you that is resurrecting, right? Like, so you are being called to a higher form of living, and you are rising to that occasion. I really feel that that's what the judgment is about here, Aquarius. I really feel that with this in place, it's really about you sort of tuning into your higher self, and your higher self communicating to you that this is a new way of life. This is something that you need to aspire to or to become. And I really feel that you're answering that. It's like your whatever has transpired in your past is now over, and you're sort of at this point that you're like, okay, this is a turning point for me. This is a new direction. This is where I need to go. This is where I'm being called. And I really feel that you're answering that call here with this judgment. So that is what you are accomplishing this month. It's almost like you're realizing that you're needed in a different way, and you are answering the call that Spirit has been that's sort of given you, right? With this Page of Swords, remember how I said you're listening to what Spirit is telling you and what it's guiding you, and you're answering that call with this Judgment card here, right? So that is your accomplishment this month. You are answering Spirit's call. Now, what do you need to avoid this month? Okay, I find this very interesting because what you're avoiding, we have the Nine of Pentacles here. I want to get clarity on this because I want to clarify why. The Nine of Pentacles really speaks about really acknowledging all of the success that you've accomplished. And I want to get clarity as to why this Nine of Pentacles is in this position, as to what you need to avoid. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Aquarius? All right. Okay. All right. So it's very interesting. Okay. So what I'm picking up here, okay, the Nine of Pentacles really speaks about an individual that is very resourceful, very abundant, and has everything that they could possibly need. And I feel that what you're needing to avoid on this, okay, I'm hearing this so clearly. What you're needing to avoid here, Aquarius, is don't just rely on yourself. The Nine of Pentacles can often be read as someone that is very independent and only relies on themselves, right? They don't need anyone outside of themselves. And that's what you need to avoid this month, because the clarifiers that we got was the Ace of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles, right? What this is ultimately saying here, Aquarius, is that you need to not just rely on yourself. Recognize that if you are collaborating and you are collaborating with Spirit, right? Spirit has given you a call, and Spirit is asking you to collaborate with Spirit, and you've answered that call. So now what it comes to is that you're not in this alone. Don't just rely on your own. Don't rely just on yourself. This is about you becoming aware that with this One of Cups, this Ace of Cups, this is about everything inside of you and everything outside of you, right? So everything is one, everything is connected, right? This is about you and the universe and Spirit being one solid unit, right? So it's almost like Spirit is saying, now that you've heard our call, now that you've answered our call, and you're going to do what is required, don't forget about us, right? Don't just rely on yourself to come up with the solutions, or to come up with the steps, or to come up with the action, right? Rely on us as well, right? So Spirit wants you to become one with them, and wants you to remember that you're not alone here. With this Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles works hand in hand with Spirit and the earth to fulfill his desires, right? The Knight of Pentacles is loyal and plants his seeds, knowing that when he does what is required of him, he trusts and has faith that Spirit and the earth will fulfill his wish, right? So what you need to avoid here, Aquarius, is don't be so stubborn that you just simply rely on yourself. Spirit wants you to remember that they're by your side and that they are there to help you. So it's really about you learning to trust Spirit, to rely on them, to have faith that they will provide you with what you are needing and desiring. Okay. Now, what do you need to embrace this month? We have the High Priestess in reversed. Okay. What this really signifies to me, Aquarius, is that what you need to embrace is recognize that you can have all of the answers that you desire, right? You can have everything that you need, but you have to trust in yourself, okay? Because I feel like, you know, the High Priestess really speaks about not only being connected in the physical world, in the seen world, but also in the unseen world, right? And I really feel that what you need to embrace is you need to embrace yourself in both realities, in both the seen world, in the physical, and in the unseen world, in the unknown of what the potentiality of who you are and what you can become, okay? Because I feel like when you, with this High Priestess in reverse, it's really about you comparing yourself to other individuals, or sort of listening to what other individuals have to say. This is about you learning to trust yourself and your intuition, right? It's about you trusting and believing in your own strengths, in your own potentiality of who you are. Remember, because Spirit wants you to not just rely on yourself. Spirit wants you to work with Him. Spirit wants you to have trust and to have faith, right? And what you need to embrace is you need to embrace yourself in both the physical and the non-physical. Okay, that's what I really feel this High Priestess is really telling you here, Aquarius, is that you need to embrace, if you're concerned and you have a fear of not making the right choice, embrace that, right? It's not about resisting it. It's about embracing it, because this is about you becoming in tune with who you are as a spiritual being. And I absolutely love this. I'm like so excited about this. So what is the obstacle you face this month? You have the Hangman. I really feel that the obstacle you face this month, Aquarius, is really going to be about surrendering. Surrendering into the unknown. Surrendering into allowing Spirit to collaborate with you, to work with you, to become one with you. I really feel that is going to be the obstacle you face. It's really about surrendering, because I really feel here, Aquarius, that you like to be in control and you like to have things very definite and very clear and precise. And I really feel that by you, because you're in your head all of the time and you don't really know how to connect emotionally, like you feel like it's almost like you feel, because you're comparing yourself to other individuals, you have this belief that things have to be a certain way. And Spirit is really trying to let you know, no. It is a certain way for certain individuals, because that is how they trust Spirit, right? You have your own way of how you trust Spirit and how Spirit communicates with you. So it's really about you learning to trust your own intuition, trust your own guidance system, and really work with Spirit so that you can have that communication flowing effortlessly. And I really feel it's about you surrendering to that, letting go of preconceived ideas or perceptions of how things should be and how things should go, okay? Now, what is the support you have this month? You have the Emperor. This is beautiful, because the support you have this month is that Spirit is supporting you to take action, right? So you're going to have you're going to grow so much. Like the support that you have by allowing yourself to be vulnerable in the uncertainty of your own spiritual growth and what spirit is moving you towards, you're going to have so much growth and so much potential ahead of you here, Aquarius, that it's going to be important for you to truly understand that you are coming into your own power, in your own magnificence of who you are, and you're going to take action on that. And that is beautiful. So that is the support you have this month. Now, what is your action this month? The action this month is going to be, you need to become aware that everything does not fall on you. Do not cheat, do not lie, do not deceive yourself. You have the Seven of Swords here, okay? And I say that because notice how this person here is trying to carry all of these swords by himself, right? He's trying to be deceitful about it, right? He's trying to get away with this. He's trying to get away with doing something that would benefit him, right? And this is what I mean, right? So your action this month is really going to be recognizing that when you are cheating yourself by trying to do everything all by yourself and not incorporating spirit, how are you cheating yourself? How are you deceiving yourself? How is that assisting you, right? So it's really about you becoming aware of your own actions and your own intentions. And it's really about becoming aware of your own intentions here, Aquarius, right? What are the intentions? What is the intentions that you have based on the decisions and the choices that you make? So that is your action. Now, what is the advice and the encouragement that you have from spirit? We have the Five of Swords, right? The Five of Swords really speaks about conflict, and it also speaks about trying to win at all costs, okay? So the advice here is really listen on that higher spectrum. Really listen to spirit, right? Don't try to deceive yourself or to cheat the system or to try to be deceitful in getting away with something by trying to win at all costs. Recognize that if no matter what spirit guides you to do, recognize that every experience that you have teaches you something, right? It builds upon the next experience and the next experience. And the reason I say this is because I really feel that spirit wants me to communicate here with you, Aquarius, that no matter what spirit has you doing and no matter what direction that you go, failures really helps build towards success. It doesn't mean that it's something that you completely give up, because I want you to understand that the amount of failures that an individual goes through builds their character. It provides them with more strength, right? Because you're gaining experience that other people have not experienced, right? You will then know how to work your way through something that might be challenging or an obstacle that you might face that someone else might not have ever faced, right? So your advice from spirit is really about standing in your power and recognizing that you don't have to win at all costs, right? Again, it's sort of bringing me back to the intentions. What are the intentions that you have based on the choices and the decisions that you make? So let's draw an additional oracle card just to see what additional information spirit has for you here, Aquarius. I absolutely love this message for you. It's very quick and to the point, and I just absolutely love it because I feel like spirit is really going to move you in a very different direction, and you're going to be, I'm not going to lie to you here, Aquarius. It's going to be a little challenging because you're going to have to get out of your own way and you're going to have to get out of your own head, but you can do this. Okay. What additional information and insight do you have for Aquarius this month, Spirit? What additional information and insight do you have for Aquarius this month? What additional information and insight do you have for Aquarius this month? Thank you. Beautiful. Let your light shine. I absolutely love this. All right, let's see what the book has to say. All right. Let your light shine. Here we go, Aquarius. Be authentic. Today, embrace your uniqueness. Say to yourself, I am so pleased and honored to be me. Okay, I want to stop right here because this is perfect, Aquarius. What you need to embrace this month is the High Priestess in reverse. And remember when I said this is about you embracing you and you embracing all aspects of yourself in both the physical and in the non-physical, in the known and in the known. And I absolutely love this. Say to yourself, I am so pleased and honored to be me. Embrace the parts of you that may feel a little strange. They feel this way because you resist experiencing the fullness of you. We can all feel a little odd or peculiar at times, longing to be like everyone else and just fit in. But compromise breeds resentment. Locking yourself into the pretense of what others want will strangle your soul and split you in two. Accept yourself. Set yourself free from judgment and what you perceive others think about you. Let your soul shine outward and inspire others to connect, embrace, and shine their truth. When we are aligned with our soul, we feel loved and satisfied. We no longer need others to lean on, to fill our perceived voids, or to be different to who they are. Or to be, let me go back to read that. Or to be different to who they are. Instead, we want to be with others for the pure joy of it. Create new ways toward anything that is of interest to you. Can you feel relief wash over you? You are beautiful. Aquarius, I absolutely love this message for you. Everything was just right on point. I hope that you are able to gain some insight, some wisdom, and some clarity this month. And feel free to look back at this message mid-month should you need a reminder. Thank you so much for being here, Aquarius, and I look forward to seeing you next month with your new message. Namaste, guys.